Hi guys, welcome to my channel, the Canada Immigration Compass, where you receive all the information you need in order to receive your permanent residence and to migrate to Canada. Now don't forget to subscribe, like, and to share my video, and I have also provided my contact information in the description below. So my WhatsApp number is there, my email address, my Facebook page is there. Just in case you need more information, you can contact me. Now I have great news for you. Today, Canada Immigration have invited over 381 express entry candidates to apply for their permanent residency today. So congratulations to any of you if you had received a invitation to apply for your permanent residency today, and if you did not receive an invitation, all is not lost. There are many more opportunities for you to get an invitation. And just in case you did not know, twice each month the Canada Immigration send out invitation for individuals to apply for permanent residency. One of those two invitation is for the Canada Experience class under the Express Entry system, right? And the second one is for individuals who receive a provincial nomination. Awesome. I had, just in case you don't know what is a provincial nomination, I have a video that says Express Entry Simplified. You can watch that video and you get a better understanding of what a provincial nomination is. Now, the invitation today, where 381 individuals got invited to apply for their permanent residency, they had to have had a minimum score or points of 117. So it was the invitation under the provincial nomination program. Now, the provincial nomination program give candidates 600 additional points and the points that they already have. So if individuals today, some of the individuals today that got the invitation, they would have had only the minimum amount of points, which was 117, but the provincial nomination would have given them an additional 600, so they would end up with 717 points. Now, I got a provincial nomination in order to get my permanent residency a few years ago, and I had over 400 points before I got the additional 600 points, so I end up with over 1,000 points that year. And at that time it was 442 points that was needed to qualify in the express entry for Ontario. Matter of fact, that summer, individuals were getting provincial nomination if they have a minimum of 350 points. Now, I mentioned earlier that individuals got invited to apply for their permanent residency who had a minimum points of 117. That's a drastic difference. But with the 600 points from the provincial nomination, they would have ended up with 717 points. Now, I need to share that since last year, mid-March, every invitation under the express entry, the Canada Immigration applied what you call the tiebreaker rule. Now, let me explain how the tiebreaker rule operates. So for example, today, the minimum amount of points candidates need to have to be qualified or to get the invitation was 117. So when the draw take place, you have a number of individuals with 117 points, they use the tiebreaker to determine who will get the permanent residency invitation and who will not. So what they do, they have a cutoff point. So if individuals apply before that cutoff points, then they would get the invitation. If they applied after, they would not get the invitation in this draw, but maybe in the other draw or next two draw. Now the cutoff point for those who got invited in today's draw was March 26th. No, March 16th of this year was the cutoff point. So individuals who applied on March 26th before 9:30 that morning of March 16, they have the 117 points, then they would have got the invitation. And those who applied after and have only the minimum 117 points would not get an invitation today. So that's how the tiebreaker rule operates. Now last year June 25th, there was a invitation under the express entry program. Well, to be more specific, under the Canada Experience class, there was an invitation of over 3,508 candidates. 3,508 candidates got invited last year, June 25th. Now the cutoff point that they used for that draw was April 3. So the required points then was 431. So if individuals applied, and in that draw you have a lot of individuals that had the minimum points of 431, they will just use the tiebreaker to determine who will get it. So it would be those who would have applied before April 31 would end up be a part of that 3,508 candidates that got invited on June 28. Now, the next thing you need to understand is that with the provincial nomination, each province nominate individuals based on the job, the demand for a particular skill or background. So if a province have a high demand for like say nurses or electrician, accountants, whatever it may be, then you will find that they will be issuing invitation to individuals with those background. But each province have their different need or different demand for different skill area or job. The demands are vary across the board. Now since 2021, since the year started, we have over 55,000 invitation was issued for individuals to apply for their permanent residency. So whatever you need to get yourself qualified so that you can get an invitation in the next draw, you need to start to work on it so that you can get have that opportunity or have a chance to apply for your permanent residency or get an invitation to apply for your permanent residency. Now, as I said earlier, don't forget to like, subscribe, and to share the video. And I'll share my contact information in the description below. If you need further information, you can reach out to me. Thank you.